Hello and welcome to an all-new Geek World Order video. Randy here, and today we have a new toy review on deck for you. Today we're looking at the Transformers Legacy Evolution PointBlank and Peacemaker. So this is based on some of the later season characters. This is an updated modern version of one of the Targetmaster characters. So let's take a look at him, and he's got this sleek, futuristic car mode. Got the nice little hood louver details there. Got the front grille. Got these nice kind of petty blue rims. Got a little bit more of that detail there on the canopy. Got a spoiler in that same kind of light, petty bluish color. Good race car color. There's the Targetmaster Peacemaker, and he just hooks on there with some slots to go into the tabs. So we'll take a quick look here at the Targetmaster. So this is the Targetmaster that turns into the gun. Transformation is fairly simple on this guy, which really you just fold the gun back, and then that's it. So let's get a look here. Give him some real nice attention to detail there. If we can get the focus. But he's got mostly red, some black, the black legs, the gun that really just kind of flips and stores. In his robot mode, he has zero articulation outside of he can bow. That's all he can do. He can bow. But he's got a halfway decent head sculpt. Got more of that nice light blue detailing. Some of the black in the shoulder. So got a distinct face with the silver paint. The blue for the visor. So not a lot you can do with this guy, but the detail is very nice. So let's move him off to the side here. And we're going to look at PointBlank. So let's go ahead and work on getting him into the robot mode. So just gonna untab these parts here. Yeah, they fall off. Oh yeah, so you gotta bring that up, and the legs will okay, so that's what you want them to do, is just come down like that. And you've got that heel spur, or the foot. I don't think there's an actual heel spur. But essentially the second one's going to do the same thing. And, yep. So yeah, there's kind of it's kind of a tight pop in there, but see, I got to pull that down. The knees, put that back on. Believe those, and those are just gonna come down to the side like that. Going to rotate the robot around, and we're done there. So that's pretty much the top half. That's the easy part. And we'll move up here and work on the arms. It's basically these parts pop open, and these will, yeah, okay. So basically, it's kind of a series of like fold and rotate. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm. So yeah, basically it's kind of rotate, 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 rotate. Everything rotates until you get that. No, actually, never mind, it goes like that. And essentially you want to do the same thing over here. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this particular side. See, eventually it does that. All right, so there. So eventually, yes, you'll get that. The shoulders get lined up like that. And he's got these little, kind of looks like blasters on his forearms, which is a cool, nice little thing. So up at the top here, this part just kind of, you pull it over. You pull the back out like that. The head comes out. You're gonna pop that back into place there. That piece comes down. The head just sits right in. And you rotate. And there is point blank in the robot mode. And let's get a look at the head sculpt. Another very nice head sculpt, and and you get a little bit of the cabin detail. It's not super great to do the transformation, but there are some controls, some car controls molded in there, so it is pretty nice. But he has a very nice detailed head. Got the silver paint on the face, the blue eyes, black helmet. So overall, this is very nice. So articulation wise, he's a kind of a stocky boy, but he's got kind of fairly decent rotation, can basically do a 360. Almost, he's slightly limited in what he can do just because of what's sitting there, but he is loaded up with the mushroom pegs, but they seem to only go like a limited amount. Basically he's got a full knee articulation. He's got the point up front. I believe the shoulders can do a full 360. The arms can kind of go in and out because of the way that the hinge for transformation works. He's got a fairly flexible elbow. The tire and that part kind of limit his elbow articulation. Yeah, so it's a little limited there. It can do, I believe it can do a full 360. Yes, it can. And it can do a little bit of rock up and down. Or you can just have him look really far forward because of the way the transformation works. But yeah, I feel like that's supposed to actually tab in there, but okay, that part is actually supposed to tab into the part there, but it's a really loose connection, so it does come up quite easily, actually. So overall, that's the view there. So let's go ahead and bring the Targetmaster back in. He's transformed into the gun. So pretty much, that's your standard, what's it, a 5mm peg? Basically, but yeah, overall, basically anywhere you can peg the hand in, but overall, does not particularly hold the gun well. There are some limitations as to what you can do with the gun, so, and his own articulation does not help, so you almost have to straight arm the gun on that one, which might be the most detriment to the figure. Then of course you can kind of play with how you want the shoulders arranged. It's like if you want his shoulders to be a little more pointed, although the inward movement on that is probably going to limit you to what you can do to an extent. So like you can have the shoulders kind of pointed up a little bit here if you don't mind him with a little more wide arm stance. Or if you want the arms more at a side, just kind of do that with the arms. But overall, this is not a bad figure. Robot mode really doesn't have too many points of articulation that you can place it to pop the gun in. I guess you can kind of pop it here on... Yeah, you can pop it there on one of his shoulders if you kind of want to store it, which is not the greatest. I would assume basically you're either going to have the in an active combat position, or the robot or the weapon's going to be transformed. But overall, this is a nice figure. It's a nice update to a G1 character that really hasn't had a lot of representation in the main lines outside of G1, so it's good that we're kind of digging into some of the Targetmasters, getting them some good time in the modern figure world here. But that is Transformers Evolution Legacy PointBlank. So if you have this figure, if you like this figure, let me know. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and all those other great things that help out the algorithm, and I will see you next time.